So let's get straight into it and see what you can expect when you roll out a new software. So when you make any kind of change, it's always difficult. Whether it's moving house, moving schools as a child, or rolling out new software, change is always going to be hard. And if you're the one implementing change and really pushing it, as well as creating a new way of doing things, that is going to be a challenge. So when you announce that you're going to be doing something new, you can expect something like you can see on the graph. It shouldn't be quite as, what's the word? Strong as the emotions here. I don't think anyone will go into depression over a new software, but what you can expect is 3 distinct stages. The first one being shock, followed by anger or frustration, and then finally we get into the good bit, which is acceptance and integration. So as the instigator of this change, you need to be patient with your residents. They are going to be frustrated, they are going to have questions, so just be persistent, keep repeating the reasons that you are making the change, that you are rolling out this new software, and the benefits that they are going to experience when it's implemented. By communicating your very solid reasons, I'm sure you have a few reasons for wanting to create new software, implement it for the first time, or switch software. Let residents know, be transparent about why you're doing this, and that will make a big difference. You can use the communication tools that you currently use, so a newsletter, meetings, maybe you have a website at the moment, maybe you just have a notice board. Whatever you have at your disposal, use them. And by communicating constantly, you should be able to push residents through stage 1 and 2 and into stage 3. To get to the very last stage, integration, you need to invite everyone to the platform and then you need to keep on using it. So at Vinteum, we can provide you with tools, with information that can help you, but it really is you that pushes residents to become more engaged. What we found is if the board and the manager use it and use it regularly, to manage the community association, to send out communication to residents, it will become an accepted part of community life and just part of the day-to-day running of the community, HOA or condo. So how do you roll out new software? Well, to make it fully integrated, you need to prepare your residents early. So when you have decided what software you're going to move forward with, you need to announce that change, announce that decision, and be clear as to why you made the change and why you chose that particular software, what you saw in it that is going to make such a difference. Then start to lay down that groundwork. To get started with Neighbors by Vinteum, you need up-to-date residents information, especially their emails. So check if the board has it. If they don't, maybe the manager has that. If not, try to collect it. Send out surveys, use your newsletter to collect that information. While Daniel is setting up your account and you're being trained and getting to grips with how to use it, keep on talking about the change that you're making, the new software that you've bought, so that people don't forget about it. If you talk about it once, people might not be listening, they'll forget. So keep on repeating yourself. We have a flyer that we can share with you that explains a little bit about the system, its benefits, and provides your new website as well as the email that they're going to receive. So when you're ready, you can then send out an email to all your residents to get them to create their password and log into the system. And this is the stage where material that we can provide for you, such as our help center, videos, step-by-steps, as well as our manuals, can really come in handy. So share them with residents, use the system to push them out so that residents know about them. And that will make a big difference for them understanding how the system works. And then it's really up to you to keep on using the system. So send emails, make it super clear that that's where they upload maintenance requests, that's where they book amenities, that's where they can find documents and anything else that you want to centralize in one place. Make it clear that that's where they do it. Because truly, by you using it, you help to engage residents. If you have a lot of residents that don't use the internet, which is relatively common, then manuals can help them understand it, but then we also have text and smart call features that will help to engage them. So even if they can't fully use the system, they still receive some communications and still receive benefits of it. But that are all my ideas. But what do our clients say about it? We ask clients how they engage with residents, and these are some of the answers that I love the most. So the first client, called Mark, told me that he communicated with residents about the change, about the new software at board meetings. And really notice the plural there. It is board meetings, because you really do need to keep repeating yourself and making it clear. So he sent out emails, he kept making announcements, him and the rest of the board. The second person told me that they emailed out our hyperlink, and this is a really great idea. We can provide a self-registration form which ensures that you get the correct information from residents. So if it's difficult for you to get the information off them about emails, up-to-date contact information, this form can really help because the residents input that information themselves. And then also it's good because when they first get in contact with the system, by seeing that link, by using that form, they're forced to use it for the first time. So they can't just create their password and not do anything. They really do have to fill in that information, which helps them get used to the layout of the system. And then finally, a different Mark said that what was helping them, and they are still in the process of engaging residents, but what was helping was using virtual meetings. This is a really great example of how to centralize day-to-day community activities in one place. By using our virtual meetings tool, you can have a hybrid meeting, which is very in at the moment. So you could have a meeting in person and also online through our system. It's also worth mentioning that all three of these clients said that the average age in their community was 50 plus. So if you're concerned with older residents using the system, getting used to a new software, you're correct to be worried. It can be a slower process, but it does happen. You can engage them and they can start using it.